Avengers, assemble! Okay, Cap. Here are my Silver Age Avengers comic books that my mom let me keep. Sheesh, hold your horses. Stay tuned.
Anachronic.
Hi, combo guys and gals. I'm Joe, and welcome to Anachronic Comics. Now, this is episode 15 of my series, The Comics My Mom Let Me Keep, where I focus on my boyhood comic book collection that survived my family's move back in 1969. Now, like episodes 13 and 14 on the X-Men, I'm splitting the Avengers books into two videos. This episode, involving comics I bought from my best friend John for 2 cents each, and episode 16 on those I bought for myself at full price, 12 cents each. As I mentioned in prior videos, back in the early 1960s, my best friend John and I were avid comic readers. We would wait for the truck to deliver comics at the local newspaper stand and sit on the stoop of my apartment in Greenwich Village in New York City and read the comic books. We also shared them with each other so that our comic book money would go just a little bit further. When we entered high school, John's mom told him that he had to get rid of his comics. So, being his best friend, he came over to me and he said, "Joe, I have to get rid of my comics, so I'll sell these to you for 2 cents a piece," which included the Avengers comics I'm going to show you. None have been cleaned or pressed, so we'll do a value analysis like we did with X-Men comics that I bought for 2 cents each from John. Now, numbers 1 through 8 are Lee Kirby collaborations with Kirby covers. Kirby did the covers for the rest, 9 through 12, while Don Heck did the interior pencils. The first one is Avengers number 2 from November 1963. This is the second appearance of the Avengers, and Hulk leaves the team. He didn't last long, did he? It's the first appearance of the Vanisher and the introduction of the Avengers Mansion. Now, this comics has lots of issues, so I'd put it at approximately a 2.0. Wish they had bags and boards back in 1963. Now, the next one is Avengers number 3 from January 1964. After leaving the Avengers in number 2, Hulk teams up with the Submariner to battle his prior team. This one is in slightly better shape, so I'd say it's probably a 2.5. The next one is Avengers number 4 from March 1964. Now this is a big one. Joining the Avengers. It's also America on an official Marvel comic cover. Previously, he was only on Timely and then Atlas comic covers. This is also the first appearance of Captain America in the Silver Age. Now, this is not in the greatest of shape either, but I'd say it's about a 2.5. Okay, the next one is number 5 from May of 1964, with the first team appearance of the Lava Men. I'd say it's roughly a 3.0. So next is X-Men number 6 from July of 1964 with the Black Knight on the cover. This is the first full appearance of Baron Heinrich Zemo, which also occurred contemporaneously in Sergeant Fury number 8, and also the Masters of Evil. Nathan Garrett, the Black Knight, is the Black Knight in this issue, and I grade this at about a 3.5. Now, the Masters of Evil return in number 7 from August of 1964, with the Enchantress joining them. Rick Jones also appears as Bucky Barnes. Number 7, I think, is in a slightly better condition than the others. I'd say it's about a 4.0. Next is number 8 from September of 1964, which, because of the current Marvel TV shows and movies, is a want for many collectors. It's the first appearance of the original version of Kang. Number 8 is in good shape. I'd put it at a 6.0. Next is number 9 from October of 1965. Number 9 has the first appearance in Death of Wonder Man, he was later resurrected, as we know. An official series featuring Wonder Man is part of Marvel's Phase 5, as reported. Now, Don Heck took over the penciling of the interiors with this issue. Now, I put number 9 at about a 5.0. Number 10, from November of 1964, has Kang back in one of his forms, Immortus. Also in this issue, we have the first time call of action, Avengers Assemble. But it's used not by Captain America, but by Thor. So I put this one as high as a 5.5, except there was what looks like paint or maybe whiteout on the spine. So not sure I could safely remove it. So I need to check out Jerry the Jitterbug's channel and see whether or not he's done something like this and get some guidance. Now, because of the paint, I'll drop it down a notch to 5.0. The next to last issue is number 11 from December 1964. Here we see the first meeting of Spider-Man and the Avengers, the second appearance of Kang the Conqueror, and Wonder Man. I put this one at about a 5.5. Now, last but not least, of the Avengers comics I bought from my best friend John for 2 cents each, is Avengers number 12, which I put at 6.0. It's a key only because the letters page included a fan letter from Bayonne, New Jersey's own George R.R. Martin, the author of Game of Thrones, at age 16. Now, responding to his very well-written letter, Stan, in his usual friendly style, addresses him as Georgie. So let's see. Georgie R.R. Martin? I don't think that works. And it's probably doesn't work either for Mr. Martin. So I paid 2 cents each for these 11 comic books back in 1965. So just like we did for the X-Men, let's see today's values for these raw comic books. Only dirty graded by me. So let me share my screen. I'm on comicspriceguide.com and I've got these issues selected and they're already loaded. According to Comics Price Guide, number 2 at a grade of 2.0 is worth about $150. Number 3, which I graded at a 2.5, is worth $108. Number 4 is worth $528 for a 2.5. Number 5, which I put at 3.0, is valued only at $84. Number 6, which I graded at 3.0, is worth $112. Number 7 at a 4.0 is worth $72. Now here's the big one of the 11 issues in this video. For number 8, comicspriceguide.com puts a value of $1,200 for a grade of 6.0. Number 9 goes for $290 for a 5.0. Number 10, which I graded at 5.0, is valued at $240. Number 11, a 5.5, is valued at $360. And finally, Avengers number 12, which I put at a 6.0, is valued at $189. Again, these are approximate values from Comic Price Guide of these 11 comic books in raw form based on my grading. So, if you take a look at this, at the numbers here, and you add them all up, the total value of the 11 comic books would be $3,333. Now, having paid a total of 22 cents for all 11, you'd have to say it was a pretty good investment. An increase of over 15,000% over the 57 years, or an annual increase of about 265% as raw comics. Better than the stock market. Now, I didn't do a graded review because the grades are my estimate, and CGC or CBCS may have a different opinion. Thanks for watching. Be well, and I'll see you soon.